whereabouts have become the focus of an online frenzy. On March 14th, Netanyahu shared a war update on X, but viewers quickly stopped listening to his speech and started zooming in on his hand. Screenshots that raced across social media claimed the frame showed Netanyahu with 6 fingers, a classic red flag people associate with AI glitches. That apparent extra digit fueled claims the clip was AI generated, which in turn triggered a new round of Bebe is dead conspiracy posts. In the past couple of days, short clips and captions insisting Netanyahu is missing or already dead have gone viral across platforms. Fact-checkers point out that Netanyahu has been filmed at Ashdod port and other locations this month, pushing back on claims he vanished weeks ago. U.S. commentator Candace Owens has joined the chorus, publicly questioning whether the video is genuine. On X she asked "Where's Bebe?" and demanded to know why his office would release what she called fake AI videos and then delete them. Social media sleuths also noticed that Netanyahu's son Yair has not posted on X since March 9th. That silence has sparked yet another thread of speculation about whether the family is hiding something. As the rumors swirled, Sarah Netanyahu pushed out a long defiant Instagram post defending her husband and their base. Sarah said, and I quote, "There is a powerful and political junta at the centers of power in the country, but fortunately for us, there is a large, wise, and sympathetic public, which is actually the majority of the public in the state of Israel. Anyone who tries to turn the word Bibist into a derogatory term is wrong. Someone who is a Bibist is someone who is proud of it. Most people, if they experienced even a small part of what we have been experiencing for years, I don't know if they would stand it. We know who we are, and the love of the majority of the people gives us the strength to continue." Interestingly, X's own AI chatbot, Grok, stepped into the debate and responded to the viral 6-finger claims. Grok said the supposed extra finger was just a visual illusion from the camera angle, firmly dismissing the idea that the clip was AI generated. The chatbot also answered questions about Yair Netanyahu, stressing there is no hard evidence to support rumors about his or his father's disappearance.
Well, this is the thing that you said. Like, imagine using Grok to verify. I don't know if you can see. It's not.
That's what you're using to verify things now. Right. Crazy.
Let me see.
יכולה לראות שקשה לה לייצר פתרונות שונים ולהתחיל ממקום אחר ולראות את הבעיה מזווית אחרת. אני יכולה לראות למשל בשקף הפון.
The video originally posted on Facebook is being shared out of context. Those are saying, apparently she looks drugged and weird. I don't know.
שהיא לא מצליחה לתפקד וליצור אסטרטגיה, אבל אם אני מעבירה עוד פעם ועוד פעם עם עוד אותיות, אז המצב משתפר. אז כנראה פתרונות.
Yeah, I mean, how is this out of context? What could you possibly be doing? Is the video slowed down? They're not saying it's been slowed down. They're not saying it's not her. Why do you look like that? Like, I understand that you could be caught in emotion. I need someone to say this was slowed down and prove that this was not slowed down. This is her normal speak. That's the only thing that I'm seeing. Because why would anyone sit there like that? And if she's tired,
it looks like she's dozing off. Her eyes are rolling. She doesn't look like she's able to like hold her head. Yeah. You know, like when your head is going because you're woozy. And she doesn't present like that. Like Sarah, people say Sarah is the force behind Bebe. So I don't know, but she don't look well. And the son is prolific. Him not tweeting for 7 days is not heard of. And then I think it was maybe yesterday or the day before, he went to a conference in his dad's wake, like as in he was his dad's representative. Where is Bibi Netanyahu? Why? The dude, we thought he was in Germany. He could have been in Cyprus. Like, where is he? Why is he doing press conferences and it's satellite linked? Why? That doesn't even make sense. The journalists were in Israel. I'm not believing it. Shut us up. This actually cracked me up.
An independent journalist claim about Benjamin Netanyahu has once again pushed an already raging online rumor back into focus. The latest trigger came after American journalist Ethan Levins publicly claimed that Netanyahu had died. Ethan writes that Netanyahu died on March 8th. This is why Yair took an unusual 7-day break on X for the Jewish Shiva mourning period. He tweeted last on March 8th, then waited exactly 7 days to retweet a post on March 15th. Soon after that, many users started posting similar messages using almost the same format. They wrote, Netanyahu died on, and then added what they called proof. One of the most repeated points is the silence of Netanyahu's son, Yair Netanyahu. Users claim his lower social media activity between March 8th and March 15th matches Shiva, the 7-day mourning period observed in Jewish custom. That timeline is being repeatedly cited online as supposed proof, even though no evidence has been produced to support that interpretation. Other users are pointing to global political behavior. Some posts mention Donald Trump, claiming his recent public tone appeared unusually restrained, and linking that to the same theory. This claim has already been circulating across social media for nearly a week. For the past 7 days, users across platforms have been building detailed posts trying to argue that Netanyahu is no longer alive. Social media users, independent journalists, experts, and even Russian TV X account argue that videos released by Israeli authorities showing Netanyahu speaking are artificially generated. At the center of this online discussion is also Israel's response. To counter the rumors, Netanyahu released a video showing himself drinking coffee. Israeli government handles also shared a clip of him inside a command room. Since then, more visual content featuring Netanyahu has continued appearing through official channels. That repeated push by official accounts has itself become part of the online debate. Several users are now claiming that repeated public proof is only adding more suspicion. One widely shared line says that when a government repeatedly posts videos to prove a leader is alive, it only fuels speculation further. At the same time, many users have rejected the rumor outright and said the claims are false. But the combination of repeated posts, claimed timelines, video clips, comment threads, and memes has kept the conversation active online. What claims gain momentum online? Tell us in the comments and stay tuned for more updates.
That's funny.
See, I don't get what the point. I don't know what the point is. That's my only thing as well. Why, if he is alive, why are they doing this? What would Israel be gaining? Maybe it's to keep him alive. I don't know. Maybe
keep them.
We don't know where he is.
Yeah, the spectre, like that thing where there's a junta that's powering things and everything's okay. That Sarah's reckoning. If that's what she's trying to say, trying to allude to the superpower. So you keep this kind of mystical, powerful man, evil man is running. Because if he's gone, who is Netanyahu's successor?
It would be the vice president. I
don't know what I'm saying. What's his name?
Yeah,
who is that person? That's what I'm saying.
No
like,
idea.
Who is the successor?
Some other evil cunt.
What's their mindset? What's their intention? How does that regime keep going? That you need to keep pushing Netanyahu, because if Netanyahu goes, well, I suppose if they announce that he's dead, then the whole infrastructure, the conversations are now changed a little bit, depending on who his successor is. And
the only thing is, if he is dead, that's the perfect martyr, isn't it? So, for their case, because what did I hear the other day? I was watching a news clip online on Instagram, and they were saying, they were talking about the fact that Iran have made statements about wanting to take out Trump.
Yeah.
And they were like, they're doing assassination statements. It's disgusting. They're talking about assassinating the president. And I was like, do you not just kill their leader? Do you just kill their leader? Whether you like him or hate him. Didn't you just do that? How can you claim moral high ground?
That hypocrisy isn't enough. It'd be interesting to know that if because the world, like Trump's ratings are down, Netanyahu's ratings are being his approval is being exposed. So it's not time. If he has passed, it's not time to announce it, because at the moment there's not enough favor for him, I think, globally, for that to work as him being a martyr. Because if right now if they were like, okay, Iran's taken out Netanyahu, that boosts Iran's power, makes them look more powerful. That's a problem for them. And also, how many people will actually be mourning publicly for Netanyahu's demise?
But it's part of their propaganda, isn't it? I suppose.
No, I guess that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, it could be that. But I hear you, because even how they're reporting on the war itself, if you just paid attention to America and Israel, you wouldn't think that Israel's getting hit at all.
Yeah.
You would think that it's just Iran hitting some of the bases in some of the places, but no one's been really affected and they're winning the war and it's all fine. They took out like one of the biggest planes, like, wasn't it like $1 trillion it cost to make this plane that they took out the other day? Iran took it out, one of the American planes. They did that. And, you know, Trump made a statement as well saying that Iran have got 48 hours to open the strait.
What do you think he is, bouncer?
He said they've got 48 hours to do it, or we're coming in.
So dumb, but I think that's possibly they're waiting to announce if he has passed.
But then he was still saying, sorry to interrupt you. Trump was also still saying, yeah, we're winning this war. It's going very well. We're going to scale down.
Let's bring it back to the the conversation about another pandemic, because we are slightly being lured into something with this whole meningitis outbreak in the UK. I don't know how far it will take to handle, but this was a conversation that I saw about these people discussing whether or not there's going to be another global pandemic.
Expecting another pandemic.
Yes, we are. We are expecting another pandemic, and I'll tell you why.
Why?
Bill Gates and Rice University, and you can Google it, they just created the next level of the quantum dot tattoo. It's going to be a little thing that will be stuck on the back of your hand, and it will install into your system, and it will carry your vaccine passport, it will carry your health record, it will carry your money, it will carry everything. And the next pandemic is just going to be installed in your hand. Their plan was to digitalize all nations by 2025, and it did happen. The first thing they did to digitalize Nigeria was to tell you that you cannot have a phone if you don't go and register the SIM card.
Exactly.
That was several years ago. Then they decided that if your own Naira will give you new Naira, and then when it was time to give new Naira, they didn't have enough. Then everybody started transmitting money because there's no cash.
Yeah.
So Nigeria has practically become a cashless society.
It's fast becoming.
Yes. All they have to do right now is to bring a disruptive event, and people will line up for the government to give them subsidies, and they will you have to get it in a market.
Do you feel it's part of wisdom for people to keep cash?
It's part of wisdom for people to get back to the farm and keep bags of rice, because cash is not going to help you if they change the color of the money. Keep gold. Like I have gold and silver. Your money is better off in bags of rice. If I were to give a message to Nigeria, get back to the farm. You see, Cameroon, as messed up as Cameroon is, it's been hard to totally conquer the nation because everybody farms. In Nigeria, a lot of people don't farm. In Africa, Nigeria was the country that they used as one of their flagship countries to bring in digital money. So think about it right now. 2 years ago, a bag of rice, and now it's like totally crazy.
Do you feel farmers are being systematically eliminated?
Yes. The Fulani herdsmen trying to make sure that people don't get back to the farm.
Yes. Do you feel that has a connection?
That's all part of it. It's all part of the whole plan. Make sure that, Nigerian staff and not have anywhere to go back to the farm. The best thing any nation can do right now is to be able to have your own food supply, because that is going to be the major thing. You need to be able to stock up food. When I say stock up food, I mean put it in cartons and hide them. Because right now you can go out and buy rice. There's going to come a time you're not going to be able to buy it without the mark. It's coming, and it's going to be soon.
Right.
Yeah, I think everything she's saying is spot on. I feel like we touched on it in the main pod, but definitely in Ghana it's exactly the same thing. I hear it's very similar in Senegal as well. And it's what they do when they move people to cities and be like, this is where you're going to make your wealth. And so you leave your villages and your farming, and then they start taking the land. Yeah. And that's a problem. I mean, people keep on saying it, like, if you have a garden, you should be planting your own stuff, especially now. And I was sitting there thinking, no, I've actually got to do it. I do